Clinton's running mate, Senator Tim Kaine, said he thinks Donald Trump's recent outreach to African Americans should not be taken seriously.
I don't see it as that serious, because if you have been out pushing, promoting the notion that President Obama wasn't born in this country, then you can say, okay, well now I want to do outreach. I just don't see it as that serious.
Hillary Clinton has no public events until Wednesday in Cincinnati, Ohio. Elizabeth?
All right, the gloves are off. Brian Dennis reporting live. Thank you so much.
The conservative watchdog group Judicial Watch plays a key role in the Hillary Clinton email scandal. They have doggedly filed Freedom of Information lawsuits to uncover evidence. This includes thousands of newly found emails from her personal email server that point to new questions about possible Clinton Foundation pay-for-play access. Here to expand a little bit on that, Judicial Watch President Tom Fenton. Tom, appreciate you being here. 71 days to the election. Have we yet found the smoking gun that this is more than paying for meetings or paying and suddenly people get invitations to lunches, but actually where there's some quid that we then have the pro quo?
Well, for sure. When you have the foundation executive Doug Bann communicating and just reportedly again, repeatedly with the State Department asking for special favors and access for Clinton Foundation supporters, it's absolute proof of violations of not only the ethics agreements that Mrs. Clinton signed on to, but arguably the ethics agreements that her officials at the State Department were supposed to be abiding by as well.
Ethics agreements in the federal government, there's referees for that. They're called the FBI. If there is so much evidence here, why hasn't the FBI, why hasn't the DOJ launched, for lack of a better term, a RICO investigation into the Clinton Foundation, public corruptness?
Well, it's an open question as to whether there is or whether
What's your answer?
I don't know. There may be an investigation going on. There have been reports that there are investigations going on from individual offices. But certainly this is going to lead to increased pressure to either appoint a special counsel or to initiate an FBI investigation again. But I can tell you guys that there are going to be emails coming out through April 2017 in our case from Yuma Abedin, who was the key player in this foundation scandal because she was doing the Clinton family business, which was the foundation business, at the State Department via her separate email system.
You just said a key point. April 2017, which is a few months after the election. We've got 71 days till the election. From what you can see on the horizon, forget WikiLeaks and things, sort of unknown unknowns. Is there anything that's going to come out that's going to materially change the conversation here from access to, wow, this was real bribery going on?
Well, obviously we can't predict what's going to be in the new emails, but we are going to be getting Abedin emails about once a month through the election. We're going to be getting Benghazi emails, it looks like, out of these new Clinton emails that have been uncovered. Remember, the FBI gave to the State Department 14,900 Clinton emails that she had deleted or otherwise hadn't turned over to the State Department. Those will begin to be released next month. So it's, who knows what's in them, but we've been told at least there's some Benghazi material, and we know that Abedin has other material that we still haven't had yet that is going to be coming to us over the next month or two.
Judicial Watch has been dogged in how it has pursued this, not only in terms of the amount of money you guys have spent, but also in terms of the amount of time and the manpower pouring through each and every one of these emails that are released. And it takes time to do just that. Are you disappointed that what you've uncovered hasn't gotten more traction, if you will, in the mainstream media, that it's not a front page story in the New York Times, that New York Times reporters aren't helping you go through all these emails?
Well, the mainstream media, believe it or not, is very interested in this. I think Hillary Clinton may beg to differ that there isn't enough attention being paid to this.
So you're okay with the amount of sort of intense spotlight that's on this?
Well, the most recent revelations led to front page stories in the New York Times and the Washington Post, two areas not necessarily friendly to our outlook. Editorials across the country are criticizing the Clinton Foundation, and the Clintons themselves at least are pretending to change the policies of the Clinton Foundation where they're not going to be accepting foreign contributions and such. And that's all in response to our revelations.
In response to your revelations, incredible work in that respect, but at some level, if the Clintons are now saying we're going to change the way we do business to avoid the mere appearance of impropriety, doesn't that infer that there is an appearance of impropriety in the past?
Yeah, why didn't she stop accepting foreign contributions through the foundation or personally through Clinton's speaking fees while she was Secretary of State? Right now,
some of these sketchy
We
characters.
were promised a Chinese wall, right? Don't you remember that?
Well, the Chinese were giving money to the Clintons while they were at the Watch as Secretary of State too. And right now, the State Department or the Clinton Foundation is open for business in terms of foreign contributions from whoever.
71 more days till the election. If you're keeping count at home, obviously we'd all like to be able to ask Hillary Clinton about all this stuff. 267 days since she's had a press conference.
Well, we'll be giving her questions.
Oh yeah, no,
That's right.
she actually has to answer those
Under oath.
questions.
Under oath about her Clinton email
All
system.
right, well, we'll wait for the answers too. Thanks, Tom. Good to see you.
Thank you.
Liz?
All right, great interview. So let's go to the other side of the aisle. Donald Trump